Hi guys. Today I am going to discuss on Azure function, especially. So first of all, I will show how we can create Azure function, and then we can discuss uh, how we can create. First of all, we create Azure function app, and then I will show how to create the Azure function. So what is Azure function app and what is Azure function, how they are actually linked. So I will discuss on that, and then we come, I will show the practical demo on that. Especially it is a demo session only, no theoretical session. But yeah, I think if you need anyone is no, require any theoretical knowledge, we can discuss on that also. So first of all, I want to show you how can we can create function app first of all, and then we will create function using .NET Core. So please stay with me, and in case if there is any if what I am telling, if it is not you will not be able to understand, or any doubt, any query, please ping me. I will try to complete that one. I will discuss on that, and then once uh, whenever I have some time, if I have some time today, then we can discuss on the question and answer also. And if I am not able to discuss on that, don't have any time because it is only 45 minutes session. So then we can, another live stream will be, I will arrange another live stream, and then we can discuss on that. So first of all, we just wanted to show you what is Azure function, only definition just for your understanding. So if you go to Google, what is and type, sorry, what is Azure function in Azure. Okay, then what is the definition? How definition is coming? Just check that. Yeah, you can see Azure function is serverless compute service provided by Microsoft. It is a serverless function. Okay, what is the meaning of the serverless? Serverless does not mean that it is staying in air. It is nothing like it. Actually requires server to run, but it does not have any dedicated server. Whenever there is any call, or whenever it is executing, at that time only it is fetching some server, whatever is free, working on execution. Once execution is done, then it goes it leaves that server. So server is not dedicated, that's why it is known as the serverless compute. I will create another session for that, but for theoretical. But first of all, just try to understand what is actually what is the meaning, how we can create Azure function. So first of all, we have to write that portal.azure.com. Yeah, it is actually maybe asking for my credential. So I'm just writing that. Okay, so after login, you will appear on this page. Then click on the create resource. Okay, and then just type Function. Azure Function. Okay, so once I will create on the click on the Azure Function. Yeah, this Azure Function app is coming. What is actually Azure Function and what is Azure Function app? I am just telling you. Paint, if we can, yeah. So you can say, hmm. So you can say like Azure. Suppose this is a container, one kind of, and inside that container we have different items. Okay, so this one, this the big one. This big one is actually Azure. What is happening? Hmm. Okay, so this big one is Azure Function app, and inside that Azure Function app, we have small Azure Function. Azure Function one, maybe Azure Function. Sorry, one. Okay. Similarly, Azure Function two, Azure Function three, we have two Azure Function 3. So you can say like Azure Function 1, Azure Function app is a big container which contains Azure Function inside that. Okay, this Azure Function, uh, you can say, uh, contains the code. It contains the code which actually executes and performs some activity. Okay, so you can say, okay. So I think you have some basic idea. So first of all, I have to create the Azure Function app, and then we will create Azure Function. Okay. So actually, what I am doing, like here, I have already searched Azure Function app. Okay, and then now I have clicked on Azure Function app. And then you have different hosting option. One is the flex consumption. Okay, another is the consumption. We have to pay for the compute resources when your function are running. That means pay as you go. Suppose if I am selecting, normally we are selecting this one because Azure function only contains those type of functionality which is not very urgent to run, which actually good to run, good to have kind of the thing we it creates. Okay, so Azure, that's why we are not hiring, or we are not taking any dedicated server or big one. We are taking like pay as you go way, like whenever it will run, it will actually we will pay for that only. If it is not running, it is stopped running, then the our meter is also stopped. So in that way, so we have different like function premium. That means deploy multiple function apps on the same plan with event driven scaling. App service, we have different options we can discuss on this, but today actually we will focus on the how we can create one simple uh, Azure function app. Okay. You can just go through all this, like what is the maximum scale out, what is the virtual networking status of each method, each option, everything. You can do that, but I am just selecting consumption way, and then we have to select, like we are creating function app consumption. Okay, and subscription is our subscription. We have to select. It can be free, it can be pay as you go, or whatever subscription you have, you have to select that. It depends, it is different for everybody. Different, I have the pay as you go, someone has the some free option, and somebody has some other subscription option. So you have need not to concentrate, you have to select the appropriate one. Then resource group, as you know, like resource group is a container which contains all type of the Azure resources. Correct. So we have to create one resource group in case if you are not, very good idea on the resource group, or you don't have the basic idea on the on the Azure functionality, Azure resources. Please let me know. I will arrange another one for the basic, uh, where we can discuss the basic resources, or all the basic fundamental of Azure. Then, so I am creating the one resource group. This resource group can be, we can write like Azure Function RG resource group. Then we have to create the Azure function name. Suppose it is a demo, Azure demo function app, demo function app. Okay, so Azure demo, Azure demo function app. This is function app, and then runtime stack is like we are going to. You can see different options are there, but I have to click on the runtime .NET. Okay, and this is LTS 8. 8 is isolated worker model, is normally we are selecting India Central. It can be different if you are. I am staying in Delhi, so I will select the Central India. But you have to select the region which is nearest to you. Okay, and then I am my operating system is Windows. Yes, so I have to select this one. Okay, next is storage. We are not going to create, we are acha, okay, we are going to create one storage account, default storage account. Okay, we don't have any one. Okay, so we have to, don't need to change anything here. Networking yes, it is public access, and network injection is not required right now. Monitoring is like I think, uh, for monitoring means application, enable application inside it is no. It is actually for Azure Monitor application is only for the logging type of the kind of the thing. Whenever there is any type of I mean, is there any issues are there? So you can see the application inside logged, where you can understand that is the for which purpose this issue has been created or occurred. So you have to, but currently it is a like a demo purpose. I am not selecting because whatever I will select, I have to pay for that. So I'm just ignoring this. Next deployment, no deployment right now. And tags, right now, is no tags. I have actually discussed regarding the tags in my last video, so you can also check that one if you want to know what is the tag, for which purpose we are actually using. Then review and create. Review is like whatever we have selected, so that is coming. Okay, so this is and then create. We have to wait for 1 2 minute. Oh no one. So guys, please support me. So actually, I'm trying to show you like how Azure we can use the Azure functionality. So this is just for whatever I know I want to show you. Nothing I don't want to like grow or earn anything from here, but it is just you can say like it is I am hobby. My hobby is like to create one channel and I just try to want to see like if I can grow any channel which will share only the technical discussion or latest technology, where we can actually discuss on the latest technology. So I'm just that is the reason. Deployment is still in progress. Okay, so once it is done, so we can see like we have created this big function, a big container we have created. Inside that, now we have to create Azure function. That Azure function actually we will create using our Visual Studio. So we have to open our Visual Studio right now, and I hope by that time it will be done. Okay. Yes, your deployment is complete. Okay. So if my deployment is complete, then I want to go inside the resource, go to the resource, and you can see here, like here, don't you have function, but there is a no function is there. Okay, you can also, no, here you have to just click and see here, there is a no function. So first of all, what I have to do, I have to create one Azure function in my Visual Studio. And then we have to deploy our Azure function, which I have created in my local inside the Azure uh, portal. Okay, I once that is deployed, then my function is available in public. Whoever actually want, they can use that. So that is why, like, so nobody is there. So I have some time. Hi guys, please join. We are demo. We are discussing how on Azure function. Okay. Okay. So first of all, we have to select like create a new project. Okay. Once we can new project, then you can select it from the recent project templates, or you can just Azure function. You can type here C sharp Azure Cloud, Azure function. You have to select this one. My language is C sharp. If somebody has some F sharp or any other, says he has to select that one appropriately. But for me, I am selecting this one and then click on the next. Then here I have to project name is Azure function, Azure function for demo. Okay, and then you have to select the location. Okay, whatever I will select I will keep the default one, and then the solution name. That can be same or that can be different. For I'm always normally I'm keeping the same one, or I'm okay. So then click on the next. Hmm. Then here you have to like a function and then function trigger. So what is function trigger? Suppose creating the new, don't save. Uh, Suppose this is Azure function. Okay, this one is Azure function. Forget Azure function. Inside the Azure function, actually, it has another kind of thing which is known as the trigger. Trigger. What is the trigger? Trigger means like this is the something which actually starting point or triggers our Azure function. Okay, so it can be like normal function, normal Azure function call using HTTP method. So the in that case we are saying like HTTP trigger. It can be some event like I am adding some file somewhere. So some add functionality, add event has occurred, and in consequence this we are triggering, or we are actually executing this Azure function. So it can be trigger means trigger means like it is the event which actually execute start the execution of Azure function. So here you have to select like function HTTP trigger. Trigger can be various types of HTTP put CRUD, image resizer. Suppose if you are resizing your image, and for that some event has been triggered, has been occurred, and that can trigger our Azure function. Okay, IoT hub trigger. There are many service bus topic trigger, timer trigger. Timer trigger means like if you want every 1 hour our function should run, or every day it should run, then we have to select the timer trigger. So I will show you like now I am showing you the HTTP trigger, and if I got good response, then I will also show the timer trigger next time. Okay, now the access right. Access rights can be function, anonymous, and admin. We can discuss on this all this thing. Anonymous means anybody can. Admin means only admin who is the admin of any particular admin has the admin rights. He can execute this one. So for me, I am keeping the anonymous anybody. But this access right is very important. But again, we can discuss on the this authorization or access rights depending on like if the how response I am getting. Okay, then I am creating the project. So you can see the structure of the project. Like first of all, we have the namespace, then public static class function one. Whatever the name by default name is function one of the class. You can change this one if you want, or for me I am keeping the same function name function one. You all these are the .NET functionality and .NET properties you may have good idea. Okay, and public static async HTTP trigger authorization level. Since I have selected that anonymous, that's why it is coming anonymous. You can see like anonymous is coming function system use a different we can say, and get and post. That means this function able to run on the get and post both method. Okay, and route is equal to null. So there is a, you need not to write anything, change anything, log info. You can keep it is as it is. So what it is doing, actually it is asking you, you can like, you can see like we are passing, I am restructuring a little bit. HTTP trigger, HTTP request message. Okay. Huh. Okay, so here what it is doing, like if it is checking is there any query parameter or not. If there is any query parameter is there, then it is saying like with if we are passing any query parameter name or not. If we are not passing, then it will show please pass a name on the query string in the body. Otherwise, it will, if we are passing some name, then it will show okay, hello plus name. Okay, I will show like how it is doing everything. Let me first, okay. So first of all, so I have one, as you created one Azure function. It is a default one, but let it be as it is. In my next class, we can show like how we can change, how we can change it here. But today I am just trying to give you a demo like how we can create function app and how we can create an Azure function, and then how we can host our Azure function inside the function app. That is important. Okay, so suppose if our function Azure function is ready, then what I can do, then what we can do like, sorry, publish this one, and you have to select this Azure. So you can see like it is showing like Devsankar training at hotmail.com. So whatever your account, you have to log in that, and then you can see like Azure function underscore RG. That is the resource. This is the resource group I have created. You may have remembered. Inside that resource group, we have created one function app which is consumption. So I am selecting this one. Okay, and then I have to click on finish. Now there is one setting that is important actually. Without that you cannot publish. So you have to just stay tuned with me so that I can show you what two settings you need to do. That is important. Otherwise you cannot publish any Azure function. Then you are clicking closing this one. Okay, now suppose I have created my profile and then I have to click on the publish, but there will be some error will be coming. So what the error is coming, I first of all I want to show you that, and then I will show how we can solve that error. That is important. I'm just trying to see like if anybody has joined on. So you can see publish has encountered an error. Publish has encountered an error. We are unable to determine the cause of the error. So it is saying like you can say the diagnostic log. Diagnostic log means here you are attempt to publish the chip through this failed with unauthorized. It is saying you are unauthorized, but I have already logged. So why it is saying me unauthorized? Because so for that you have to what you have to do. I think you have to click on the settings. Okay, you have to click on the settings, then configuration. This is important, very important. Otherwise, you cannot publish. Then you have to go to the general settings. Then whatever the .NET framework, .NET version, you can select or you can just ignore this one. Here, SCM basic authorization publish credentials. You have to on it. And here FTP state. The first configuration setting is this one. You have to SCM basic auth publishing is keep it on, and then all allowed. Here it is saying FTPS only, but you have to select the all allowed. Then you have to click on the save and continue. This now this has been actually setting has been saved, and now again you can try. Now it is asking for the credential. Okay, so it is still saying error because the profile you have to create the new profile again. Then Azure Function app and then finish. Now you can close. Wait for okay now publish. Now I think it actually takes the credentials and it is started publishing. So those two settings need to be remembered. Initially, we have actually wasted our lot of time for this setting. At that time, there is a no, you know, YouTube was not that strong, and at least in Azure, there is not many Azure tutorials are there. So we have to do a lot of R&D, and then we can came to know okay, these are the settings. But now it is easy for everybody because everybody knows and they are sharing all their experience in the YouTube. That is good actually. That helps others to win. It is taking time. It will take time. Okay, publish has been succeeded. Okay, publish has been succeeded. That means so we can go to the Azure function here. So you can see like initially when we I saw you first time, at that time there is nothing, but now if I actually yeah, you can see here already. one function has been created. That is the function one, what I have created here. Okay. So now suppose if you click on this one, then you can see whatever the code it is here. And but actually this is only the bindings or the settings kind of the thing is here. Function in the inside the function.json. Okay, actual code is here only. And if we test and run, click on the test and run, then okay, if we run this, please pass a name on the query string or on the request body. Whatever, please pass a name on the query string or in the request body. The same message is coming. And now if we write like name is equal to Devsankar and then run, hello Devsankar is coming. Or you can, this is one way you can run this. And another way is like get function URL. Okay. And then you can like you can copy this one and run it on a browser. The boy, so if you are not passing anything, only passing this one, then I can check. It is a string even the default host key. Okay. Hello, Dev is coming. Okay. If I am not passing this one, please pass a name. This is the default message is coming. If I am passing my name, then hello Dev is coming or whatever like Dev Sankar. If I am writing Dev Sankar, it is coming. So now you can see like this is Azure demo function app, whatever the URL. This is actually public. If I share this with you, even you can run this function in your machine only. So guys, so today we have actually discussed how we can create one Azure function app, and then we have actually I have shown you like how we can create one Azure function using .NET Core, and then also we have hosted that function what we have created in my local in Azure inside the Azure function app. So that's all for today. But one thing I just want to say, this is a bonus thing you can say, like whatever you are creating, na, if it is not required, just delete this. Otherwise, what will happen? It will cost you. So whatever I have created now, I want to delete this one. So I am deleting the resource group only. So inside the resource group, there is Azure function, or everything will be deleted automatically. So delete process has been started. we need to just wait for something, some time. So that's all for today. So if just go through this one, whatever I have created today, I think if it is help you to understand like how we can create Azure Function app, how we can create Azure Function, and then we can you can start understanding this one. And if I got the good response in comment or anywhere, or I feel like we can anybody is interested on some things on Azure, then we can again discuss or give you a demo on this. So that's all for today. Thank you for your time. Thanks a lot. So I'm ending my stream.